guys, it's Meg. What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast. It's a new spring season, which means new spring trends. So what are some 2026 spring trends we might see? And before we go into this podcast episode, I just want to say, I actually found sources this time. Round of applause. Yeah, I found sources this time. Remember how the past 2 seasons I've been there's no fashion sources out there? I found 4. There was actually more I could have used. But I was I think 4 is enough. But the first day of spring is March 20th and it goes through June 21st. So source number 1 is Elle. The 5 biggest spring 2026 fashion trends to wear right now according to the runways. And it was originally posted on February 19th of 2026. So the first one, they said boudoir. I think I'm pronouncing that right? Probably not. Knowing me, it's not pronounced right. But it was saying just a lot of silk and lacy pieces, a lot of PJs but elevated. 2, primary colors. They said to think fire truck red, cobalt blue, and sunshine yellow. Let me tell you guys something. Cobalt blue is so 2016 coded, I feel like. This year might actually be 2016. Remember we had a podcast episode on that? Because I used to be obsessed with cobalt blue. I had a pair of cobalt blue jeans I wore all the time. I have a purse that's cobalt blue. I still have her. I used to use her all the time in college. I love that color. I'm so happy that it's trending again. Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg. And for a second, I thought I was misremembering, but cobalt blue was trending in 2016, and it was also trending in 2013. Number 3, they said trench coats in all different types, your regular traditional trench coat, but also a little cropped one. 4, they said American sportswear. Think rugby shirts, polos, anything preppy. And 5, they just said structured suiting, which I feel like that has been a trend for quite a bit of time now. And that was it. That's all Elle gave us. Now let me say something. I know I said I finally found sources. I never said they were great, but I just found sources for once and I was excited. Our second source is Glamour, 8 spring fashion trends that'll only get bigger in 2026. And this was also posted February 19th of 2026. The first one, they said Metropolitan Prep. Don't know how to describe this. It did say specifically free-flowing silhouettes. It's basically preppy, polos, fitted pants, but not too fitted, tailored pants. That's what I was looking for. Number 2, they said grade school colors. Again, the red, blue, yellow. 3, borrowed from the boys. They said think oversized trenches, poplin shirts. Number 4, electric florals. Didn't really go off that anymore. It was basically showing floral pattern things. 5, minimalist athleisure. They said track pants, quarter zips, and funnel neck jackets specifically. 6, they said easy as black and white. It was just black and white clothing. Nothing crazy. 7, utility chic. It said field jackets, greens and browns. It was giving the Indiana Jones thing from the Pinterest predicts trends, but it wasn't called Indiana Jones. I forget the name of it. I'm too lazy to flip back to the first note I have on here for the season. So, Editing Meg, the trend name was khaki coated. Thank you for that. But that trend, it was basically saying that's what we're going to be seeing this spring. Number 8, the very last one, they said vacation dressing. They said gauzy fabrics and earthy tones. You're basically just going to look like you're going on vacation. And that is all they gave. The third source I have, because see what I mean? They are sources, but they're not giving that many trends. So it's is trends dying? Are we not going to be experiencing that many different trends per season anymore? Is it going to be more consistent, more the same? If so, that's a little boring. But look how short the podcast episode is. Imagine if I stopped there. This is why I have 4 sources. So number 3 is Vogue, and it is 13 spring 2026 fashion must-have. Vogue editors are already shopping. And this one went actually back to January 30th of 2026. So the first one they have is Jazz Age. They were saying basically flapper silhouette dresses and a lot of beading, which I agree with. I think beaded bags, specifically from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, are blowing up and going crazy right now. Number 2, modern layering. 3, pink shirting. It literally just meant pink shirts are going to be trending. 4, fringe benefits. It was basically just saying fringe on things. I think there's a low-key Western moment that keeps trying to happen. So I think that's where that comes from. 5, clutches. The amount of times I was looking at other sources and comparing them, I didn't write them down, but so many people were saying that clutch bags are going to be huge this year. 6, dark denim, which I find that surprising and interesting because to me, dark denim screams like fall. I feel like in the spring, I want lighter colors, I want lighter denim. So I thought that was an interesting choice. 7, military jackets is because they're trying to bring back the 2016 green jacket, guys. Drop waist skirts. 9, pillow talk. I know what you're thinking, Megan, what the heck does that mean? Good news for you is I wrote it down. They were saying just like comfy, lightweight pieces, and like the color scheme was very like creams and whites. Number 10, found treasures. And it was basically saying like shells and crystal jewelry. So 11, I think they messed up on their article because they put Hannah Jackson. And I don't know who Hannah Jackson is. I think that was the employee that gave the suggestion because when I was reading the description, it said just airy balloon pants and like boho inspired pieces. I double checked to make sure she wasn't an influencer or a movie star or musician or anybody like super famous that I should have known about. But when I typed in her name, it was just saying she was a writer for Vogue, specifically a fashion writer. Number 12, scarf dressings. It was saying that you're going to add scarves to like your bags as a little bag charm, but you're also going to put scarves in your hair, or you might even wear like a scarf as a shirt. And 13, the last one that they gave was fresh color combos, and it was saying bold and vibrant hues. And my very last source we have, source number 4, is one we did last season episode, and it is real simple. 8 spring fashion trends to ditch in 2026 and what to buy instead, according to stylists. And it was released February 15th of 2026. So this is that do and don't thing. So number 1, don't monochrome, do color blocking. Number 2, don't frilly bows, do satin and lace. Number 3, don't pale denim, do dark wash denim. Number 4, don't neutral tone bags, do statement clutches. 5, don't subdue details, do playful prints. 6, don't quiet neutrals, do vibrant colors. 7, don't matchy sets, do eclectic mix and match. It's that word that we never know how to pronounce that keeps popping up. But it was basically saying like mix your patterns, do polka dots and stripes. I'm not even joking. I think that was an example. And number 8, don't mini bags, do oversized totes. And that is everything that they think we're going to be trending this year. I have a few things of my own that I've been seeing around. I've been seeing a lot of embroidery stuff, especially embroidery florals. I've been seeing a lot of like pastry on shirts, like cakes on shirts or croissants on shirts. I've been seeing a lot of Juicy Couture. I think Juicy Couture is having a huge comeback right now, and I honestly want to do a podcast on the history of Juicy Couture because I feel like that would be so fun. Another trend I've been seeing, I think because by the time I'm recording this episode, it just recently came out like a week ago, Wuthering Heights. That whole vibe of the new movie, I feel like that is trending, especially the minimal makeup that they had used on Margot Robbie. That's specifically trending too. What else have I been seeing? Honestly, I have been seeing a lot of the trends that they said. So like I agree with them. Another thing that I've been seeing trending, especially on social media, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the new FX show series called Love Story, John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette, is I've been seeing so many people on social media copying her fashion style. So I think that is also trending this spring because of that show. Which, has anybody seen it? Should I watch it? Because I kind of want to watch it. It looks really good. But yeah, those are the things that I've been seeing. And before we end this episode, we are going to pull our affirmation. We're using the From the Heart by Anna Stark collection. I never know what to call it. So let's pull and see what our affirmation is going to be. Speaking of Wuthering Heights, I really want to do a podcast episode talking about book adaptations because I got my own 2 cents on that movie. And also, Frankenstein got released last year, I want to say, but I did not read Frankenstein before the movie. I did the opposite. And then they low-key dropped Dracula. Didn't even know that was coming out. And then, when is this podcast episode coming out? I forget, but this month, in March, when this episode comes out, they're doing a Project Hail Mary, which I'm hearing really great things about. I still need to read the book, but I have like a month, so I'm not stressing about that. But it's just interesting how so many books lately, I feel like, are becoming adapted. Guys, did I even say let's cue the ASMR that's never ASMR, but maybe one day it will be ASMR? I don't think I did. That's crazy. Anyways, let's cue the drum roll, please. I I let go of control and surrender my expectations of love to beautiful synchronicity. And that is our affirmation of the week. So, the next time that you're going out shopping and you start seeing some of these trends, just know some of them might stick around and go into summer, some of them might go away and come back next year, or some of them might disappear and never resurface again. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Hey Guys, It's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, It's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next Monday at 9 a.m. where we're going to talk about some crystals for spring. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.